That song has taken over my TikTok For You page in ways that you could never imagine. We are no strangers to CHARLI XCX on the Draven Anthony YouTube channel. Oh, wait. It's glitching. Charlie, get out of the sky! It started over! Oh my god, what's happening? Are we trapped? We're trapped. Charlie's casting her spell. It's the cross! However, her new album BRAT is seemingly taking over the world, and I've heard bits and pieces of quite a few of these songs, and I have a feeling it could, you know, be my favorite album of all time. Likely, and that's exactly what we're gonna find out. We're gonna be listening to BRAT, but it's the same, but there's 3 more songs, so it's not. The BRAT Deluxe album with 18 songs, but coming in at just under 50 minutes. That's kind of fun. And the vibe that I'm getting is that this is Club, the album, but like 2024 Gen Z hyperpop Club, the album. And I could not be more excited. Let's get into this. Oh my god, already? Her voice, stunning, babe. It's stunning. And I love me a good, like, bassy, hyper-poppy club beat, and that seems to be what all 18 of these songs are gonna be.
Drop down, yeah. The camera flash on. So stylish. Baby, tears are gone. Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
Yeah, actually. I'm everywhere. I'm so Julia. Now, what does that mean? Am I delusional, or was I the only one who heard I'm everywhere, I'm socially, like, awkward? Am I stupid for that?
I'm so Julia.
Am I an idiot?
I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
I'm socially odd. What an intro, bitch. This is so fun already. God, this is gonna be the summer album, huh?
Right now, right now, right now, right now. It's like when I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics, club classics. When I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics, club classics. When I like my kind of flow, yeah, I wanna be blinded by the lights.
Oh, shut the f up. Actually, shut the f up.
Put your hands up and dance, yeah, I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. All night, never gonna stop till the morning light.
The beat was like really good, and then something happened to it. That's okay, we're just here to have fun.
I love to have fun.
Never gonna stop, never gonna stop.
All right, that was Club Classics. One word, kooky. Has potential to grow on me though, for sure.
I don't wanna share the space. I don't wanna force a smile. This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. One voice.
Wait, what the f did you just say? That was real. I don't want to share this space. I don't want to force a smile. This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. The definition of a girly who gets it.
I'm embarrassed to have it, but need the sympathy, 'cause I couldn't even be you if I tried. I'm opposite of on the other side. I feel all these feelings out of control. Oh no, don't know why all this sympathy is just a knife. Why I can't even grip my teeth and lie. I feel all these feelings out of control. Oh no, don't know why I.
This one's so fun. This one's so good. This one's so, oh my god. Big fan of track 3. I don't want this song to end. I don't want it to end yet. We're almost already halfway through and I'm upset about that. Okay.
Wanna buy a gun? Why?
Huh?
Fingers crossed behind my wanna back up, hope they break up quick, 'cause I couldn't even be you if I tried. Couldn't even be you if I tried. Hold on.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, that one's a favorite so far.
I might say something stupid.
Was not expecting this at all.
Just to re-enter the party, door is open, let in but still outside. I look perfect for the background, I get nervous, sip the wine. I go so cold, I go so cold, 'cause I don't know if I belong here anymore. And I don't know if I belong here anymore.
Okay, definitely not a club song, for sure, but a real song, which I was not expecting. And real in the sense of like
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like,
emotional, not in what constitutes a real song, you know? Because club songs, special place in my heart, they're real to me.
it was real to me.
But okay, Charlie, speak your truth. I think it's also like a really interesting dichotomy to put a song like that in the middle of all of these like clubby beats, because talking about what she was talking about in that last track, I Might Say Something Stupid, it's a very like introspective like point of reflection that the reality is someone who immerses themselves into a club scene or a party scene like really, really heavily is typically doing it as an act of avoidance or coping, where it's like between all of the loud music and the heavy beats, there's also like this turmoil, there's this struggle like in the middle of it underneath the surface. We'll keep that in mind.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. Now I wanna approach you, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I think you're getting closer, 'cause I've been getting nervous. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Are you thinking about me?
Okay, period. I think what I said is like kind of cooking a little bit, because I was just realizing like the first 3 songs I wasn't entirely listening to the lyrics. Putting these like lyrics of struggle and emotion and all of that over like a really poppy club beat, it's kind of distracting. It's like it takes, not that the things that she's saying aren't mattering as much because she's putting it over a club beat. I think bigger picture, the lyrics are meaning a hell of a lot more putting it over a club beat, because you think about the fact that she's not singing about partying and clubbing. It's about like the struggles that she's going through on top of a beat that kind of masks that, with a production that's so distracting. And it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be poppy, it's supposed to be upbeat, which could almost be a metaphor for celebrity, that nobody wants to talk about how hard it is having so many eyes on you and being put up on such a high pedestal and to such a high standard, and your life is supposed to be fun and glamorous and exciting both for you and your fans, but underneath all that there's really a lot of struggle. This album is proving to be a lot deeper than what I thought it was gonna be.
Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Talk right in my ear, tell me your secrets and fears. Once you talk to me, I'll talk to you and say, hey, let's get out of here. Shall we go back to my place?
Wow. The production on that was really good.
It's okay to just admit that you're jealous of me. Yeah, I heard you talk about me, just a word on the street. You're obsessed and just confess it, put your hands up. It's obvious I'm your number one. It's alright to just admit that I'm the fantasy. You're obsessed and just confess it,
Yeah, okay. Because then you get a song like this in this album that is like the pinnacle of the I'm the top of the game, look at how grand and flashy and impressive my life is, and this really big grandiose expression of look at me and everything that I am. That is like the exaggerated ideology of celebrity. And I think of a song like this and I compare it to a song like Money by Poppy or Blank Space by Taylor Swift, where Poppy, Taylor, and Charlie are all seeming to take this idea of what they are, either their fans or society see them as, or what they should be, some either exaggerated version of themselves or altered version of themselves or idealized version of themselves, and completely turning it on its head and in some kind of satirical, ironic way embracing it, which kind of creates this commentary on what it means to be a celebrity in an album like this, because it fully paints itself out to be the summer club album. And then you listen to it and hear what she's saying and you're like, huh, these aren't songs about clubbing. It's not songs about partying. It's like a very reflective album so far, and a very introspective album. I don't know. Charlie's got shit to say and she's saying it.
Bad tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again, riding roads doing manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains, Capri in the distance. Tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again, winding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again, winding roads through manual drive. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains, Capri in the distance, in a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains, Capri in the distance, in a place that can make you change. Fall in love. Everything is romantic.
This production is crazy. I don't think I have anything else to say. Whoa, okay. This is kind of cray. Thinking about the meaning of this song, taking it one of two ways. The phrase falling in love again and again means it's happening over and over and over and over, assuming that it's not lasting time and time again. So a positive take on the song is that saying everything is romantic and listing off the things that she's seeming to find romantic is kind of like falling in love with the life around her rather than focusing on the love that she's gaining and losing again and again, where it's kind of a like positively connotated reflection on not needing to be in love with life. Or on the other end of the spectrum is kind of the hopeless romantic perception where someone is so yearning for love and so desperate for love that it comes so quickly and leaves just as fast, almost like the everyday things that she's listing, where it's like as often as you run into this or experience this, you're also falling in love and you're also losing love again and again, over and over. That's kind of more of a defeating perception on everything being romantic, because you're bound to lose the romance and you're bound to lose the love. If I keep talking about this, I think I might actually start crying, which I was not expecting out of an album called BRAT by CHARLI XCX. So let's just keep listening.
Fall in love again and again, fall in love again and again.
Ooh, I love the way that ended. Also focusing on her saying everything is and not saying romantic over the falling in love again and again, over and over and over again, where it's missing the romance part, which also introduces the idea of, was the romance even there to begin with? If you're falling in love again and again, what if it just doesn't mean anything? What if the reason it's not lasting is because it wasn't love in the first place? And then I love the introduction of the hi-hat taps and like the club beat right at the end, where you can almost hear the falling in love again and again, it's like a spiral at the end, where introducing the beats at the end of the song kind of goes back to what I was saying before, that the club beat, the partying, is just a mask over the emotion, where you can feel yourself start to spiral, and then, well, here comes the club beats, and here comes the high energy, and here comes the fun to mask the emotion. Okay, Charlie XCX, I see you. Also, I realized about halfway through, I think like the last song, I could just be talking out of my ass right now. Charlie could just be having fun, and I just think too much. So...
Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. I'd go back in time to when I wasn't insecure, to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape.
I mean, what are we saying, girl? I'd go back in time to when I wasn't insecure, to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape. And she hasn't sang this yet, but nowadays I only eat at the good restaurants, but honestly, I'm always thinking about my weight. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you say lines like that over a beat like this, and I wanna pump it up. I wanna get hype. And then I hear you say that shit, and I wanna cry. Because it's real. And also the, like, distracting yourself with, like, the club beats, so you don't have to think about the sad shit you're saying.
Used to burn CDs full of songs I didn't know. Used to sit in my bedroom putting polish on my toes. Recently I've been thinking about a way simpler time. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. I used to never think about Billboard, but now I've started thinking again, wondering about whether I think I deserve commercial success. It's running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes.
Oh my god!
I just wanna rewind. Press rewind. Yeah. Yeah, press rewind. Yeah. Bring the beat back. Press rewind. Yeah. Yeah, press rewind.
Yeah, I love that one. That was my new favorite. Also notice how at the end, she said bring the beat back, taking that one of two ways. One, how I've been saying, when you start thinking about the negative shit, bring the beat back, bring back the fun, bring back the hype so I don't have to think about this. Or bring the beat back, she's talking about rewinding to a time where maybe the beat was just fun and it was just natural and not a coping mechanism.
Always on my mind, every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. Why did I push you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. And I know you always said it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Wish I tried to pull you closer. You pushed me hard, made me focus. Your words so brutal, loving, truthful. I was petrified.
Not my favorite, probably least favorite so far, but I hear you, Charlie.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? And I don't know, I'm just a girl. Yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward, cause we don't have much in common.
Okay, that one was fun. I really like the chorus of that. I got a little lost in the verses, but the chorus is really catchy. The theme she was going for as well, I think, was really simple in a really powerful way, because the things that she's talking about, I feel, are so relatable among so many girls. Like, the girlies who get it will get this song. I'd say it's somewhere like in the middle of my ranking so far, which I don't know if it's just that this album is different than what I expected, or if I'm just getting listening fatigue. But I also did see someone on Twitter say that this album suffers from like the same song syndrome, where it sounds like a lot of the songs are the same, which may be what's happening. But I feel like there's really good pacing and really good traction in the beginning, and now I feel like I'm just slowing down a little bit. I mean, we are in the second half of the album, which is pretty normal, but for an album that is presumably such a like club beat kind of album, I wasn't expecting it to kind of drop off as much as it feels like it's doing. You know what I mean? I'm still having fun, but I feel like it's lost a little bit of the energy that it had in the first half.
I can see you don't fall far from the tree, 'cause I've been looking at you so long now I only see me. I wanna throw the apple into the sky, feels like you never understand me, so I just wanna drive to the airport, the airport, the airport, the airport. I guess the apple could turn yellow or green. I know there's lots of different nuances to you and to me. I wanna grow the apple, keep all the seeds, but I can't help it, get so angry you don't listen or leave. To the airport, the airport, the
Not in love with that one either. I really hope I like more songs in the second half of this album. That one just lost me in the lyrics. Like, the beat was fine, but I think that the apple metaphor, it just got too expanded. It was fun though. I think another like mid to low tier for me, TBH. Okay, that one was a little something. Got very repetitive, but I don't think that took too much away from it. The beat was really good. The beat is great, and I loved what she had to say toward the end. Took a long time breaking myself down, building myself up, repeating it, which honestly, like reading that lyric now, no wonder the song is repetitive. It's kind of replicating the kind of process she's talking about going through over and over and over. I don't want to fall right back to us. Maybe you should run right back to her. I don't want to go back to you. And just having that over and over and over and over again. The repetition makes sense. Is it the most interesting thing to listen to? No, but I enjoyed it. I think for being in the second half of the album, toward the end, this album needed this song to be here, honestly.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and she's out there in a sheer white dress, wearing last night's makeup, all coquettish in the pictures with the flash on. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent, hedonistic with the gravel jaw and dead eyes. You say she's anorexic and you heard she likes some people say it. Think you already know it, but you don't. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. Yeah, it's you say she's problematic, and the way you say it's so fanatic. Think she already knows that you're obsessed.
Ooh, That line was good. You say she's problematic, and the way you say it so fanatic, think she already knows that you're obsessed. That's pretty cool. Okay, that one was fun. I think B2B and Mean Girls needed to be here, where it felt like the album was starting to slow down or starting to lose traction. I don't know. She really came in swinging with the first half of this album, and I feel like there's just a little section after the first couple songs where everything kind of slows to a not so high level, where everything's still pretty upbeat and the production is still like really fun and, you know, lively and energetic. But for some reason, there are just some songs that have that like extra spice, that extra kick, that are all kind of grouped together at the beginning instead of being dispersed through the whole album. That's really fun and exciting, and then it kind of dips down, and then you're kind of waiting for songs that are fun and exciting again to like keep the train rolling. Because I don't think any of these songs are bad. I think the pacing is just a little interesting to consider.
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time, but I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time, would it give my life a new purpose? I was walking around in Stockholm, seriously thinking about my future for the first time. It was ice cold, playing demos on my iPhone. I went to my friend's place and I met their baby for the first time. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time, would it give my life a new purpose? I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time.
I think the hook of that song is really fun. It's pretty catchy. Again, she loses me a little bit in the lyrics. I'm not connecting to the second half of this album nearly as much as I did the first, which I think, like I said, is just coming down to the pacing of it, where instead of feeling like I'm connecting to almost every other song, I feel like I connected to like the first 5 and then not very much after that, where I feel like if those got spread out a little more evenly, that I would have a more rounded connection to everything. However, that takes us to the last song on the standard album. I know I love this song. Every time I hear it on my For You page, I fuck with it.
Open that, open that, open that, open that. Push my hair back, look hot when I'm no, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hear my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep when I'm in the club, yeah, I'm
Period. That one's so good. That takes us to the last 3 songs that round out the deluxe version of the album. I'm a little nervous because I can usually gauge how excited I am about a deluxe version of an album based on the standard album. And from where I sit right now, I'm not in love with BRAT as a standard album. I think that it had the potential to be like a really well-rounded experience of a body of work. And there are definitely songs on here that I love and I'm going to be listening to again. But as an entire album, I don't think it's for me, which has me a little bit worried about the deluxe tracks, because it's an unfortunate reality that a deluxe track has a lower chance of being as good as the standard album tracks, because there's a reason it didn't make it on the standard album in the first place. Nobody wants to say it, but I'll say it. So I'm hoping that this gets like single treatment, you know, where maybe they realize that the songs don't just fit cohesively in the album, but they're good on their own as like a single, you know what I mean? Let's just get into it.
I don't know what's going on most of the time. I'm out my mind, a nervous wreck. I said goodbye and not hello, don't even know. Felt a little fear and some anxiety the second you were before you came. I turned around and ran away. I was too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I felt too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. Now I'm all up in my head, replaying all my worst regrets. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I was too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I felt too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello, 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 hello. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I felt too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello.
Wow, I kind of stand corrected. I really like that one a lot more than the majority of what's on the standard album. I was a little worried that they were gonna give me 2 build-ups and not a drop after that. That if the song would have ended without a drop, I would have hated it. But that was good. It's also, that song has the least amount of streams out of every song on the deluxe album so far, which is so interesting because I feel like I like it better than a lot of what I've heard so far. Interesting.
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? You wanna put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out, that's what I'm talking about. Put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out, that's what I'm talking about. Bite it, lick it, spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it. Wear and post and might remix it, send him to the day, I think he's with it. Bite it, lick it, spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it. Wear and post and might remix it, send him to the day, I think he's with it. You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? You wanna put...
Okay, I have to say this just because it's the only thing on my mind right now. The beat is so good. However, when it comes to like overly exaggerated, explicitly like sexual lines, you have to have a little bit of finesse in the songwriting to make it not just like sexual buzzwords for the sake of making a sexual song. I don't know. When I think of like artists who are very like explicitly sexual in their lyrics, I think about an artist like Cupcake. And Cupcake is so good at finding that finesse between humor and sexuality and turning it into a song that's like catchy and like you want to listen to it again. I don't get that feeling from this song. Or a song like Slut Me Out. I think that song is another great example of finding the finesse of like making a good song with explicitly sexual lyrics for the sake of it being a sexual song. And like there's just a way to do it, and like I don't think it's this way.
You wanna guess the address of the party I'm at? You wanna guess I'm serious about this song?
I think that answered my question. The lyric at the very end, guess how much money I just took from this deal? Want to guess the password to my Google Drive? You want to guess the address of the party I'm at? You want to guess if I'm serious about this song? I think I get to like breathe a breath of relief knowing that she's not taking this song seriously. Because for a minute there I was like, oh, like I don't know. I don't know. But if it's supposed to be super exaggerated and kind of ridiculous on purpose, that's different. That's satire, mama. I don't know. Anyone who is a Charli fan who I think understands this album more than I do not hesitate to tell me your perspective and your interpretation of this album in the comments. I want to talk about this. I want to know if my thoughts are not aligning with what the album is supposed to be. I want to know if anyone agrees with like the pacing. Start up a conversation. I want to join in. That takes us to our last song on the deluxe album. Let's wrap this up.
Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting past it cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Vroom, 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 vroom in a big pink truck. February 10th and I'm gonna pull up. Hey, Staples Center, what the fuck is up? Yeah, I'm parked outside watching all the girls strut. Lit a cigarette, took a drag, then I just flicked it. Place went boom, 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 clap. And I just laughed when the bodies went splat. Yeah, I knew I'd end up with my hands behind my back in a police car, blue and red sirens all flash, 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 flashlights and cameras everywhere. Now I'm on the news with the DUI stare. Who cares? Just put me on the platform, turn the microphone on. There's no one I wanna thank out there. Yeah. Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting past it cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers.
Yeah, that one's cool. I like that one. I also loved the references to Vroom Vroom and Boom Clap. Love. Vroom 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 in a big pink truck. February 10th and I'm gonna pull up. Hey, Staples Center, what the is up? Yeah, I'm parked outside watching all the girls strut. That's so iconic. Cause I poured a load of gasoline on the carpet, lit a cigarette, took a drag, then I just flicked it. Place went boom, 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 clap. Love. Yeah, this song's really good. But that takes us to the end of the album. And dare I say, I feel like I just stepped off of a roller coaster where I'm kind of shook, but also like I don't really understand what just happened because it all just went so fast. Am I walking away from this album feeling like it changed my life? Absolutely not. I do think there are some really good songs on here, including 360, Sympathy is a Knife, Talk Talk, Everything is Romantic, Rewind, 365, Hello Goodbye, and Spring Breakers. I think those are probably my takeaways. Everything else, not that it feels like a throwaway, but they all just kind of like sit in the middle for me, where I think I would agree it does suffer a little bit from the same song syndrome. But if what I was assuming about this album is correct, that it's a lot more emotional, it's a lot more deep and meaningful than just club songs, and it's kind of a big commentary on celebrity and coping mechanisms and all of that, then I think this is a really important album for CHARLI XCX, and it's really important for her story and her career. However, I'm not walking away thinking it's going to be an album that I'm going to return to. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know your opinion on my opinion, because I'm not like in the CHARLI XCX fandom, and I don't follow her music super closely. I just got a vibe from BRAT and I thought I would like it, so I gave it a shot. Also, while you're in the comments, let me know what other songs, artists, albums you would like me to listen to, and I'll see you next time.